hello humans. So I've not finished Miraculous season 5, and I'm I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna be watching season 6 due to the animation style. The character models completely having changed due to the fact that the render system that they were using before is not compatible with the render system that they're using is not compatible with the older models. But that was Miraculous to me. Those models, those are the characters. They may have the same voices and similar models, but it's not the same. Those aren't the same characters. They feel like B-Tech versions. You know, they feel like some alternate, not even some alternate versions of themselves, but it feels like a fever dream. You know, it feels like something just uncanny, something that feels it just feels off. It doesn't feel like Miraculous. It feels like something. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because I associate Miraculous with, you know, the characters as we know them, but different models. Even though they still have their voice and they still have similar designs, it still doesn't fully feel like them. It feels like a bit of a different show. So yeah, so the first official Miraculous season 6 trailer has come out. So today I thought, why not watch it with you guys?
Welcome to the main event. Are you ready?
All right. Okay, so you know it's still the characters. All right, there's a lot coming at me at once to process. All right, with every rising threat comes a stronger stand for good. Okay. Pause. Wait. Resume. There's too much coming at me at once for me to process and commentate on at the same time. So I'm gonna now rewind and, you know, share my thoughts on each frame or moment that they're showing. Okay, so here's Ladybug in a new animation style. It's her, but it feels just different vibe. It's a different. Yeah, it feels like a different show. Same characters, but different show. Okay, so here's a character. What do you call this? Like prison print, mime print, artistic. That's their design. They have monochrome, black and white kind of outfit. Can I tell from this model who the character that has been akumatized is? No, I cannot. So I'm sure I'll figure it out if I decide to watch season 6.
Are you ready?
Then here's Ladybug in her Astrobug outfit. Let's see, costume. Her Astrobug transformation. Her Astrobug mode. Yeah, so here's Astrobug. Looks similar to the Astrobug that we know, but still kind of feels alienating. Yeah, it just feels, yeah. Like she's dressed as Astrobug, but it doesn't really feel like Astrobug, if you know what I mean. Do you know Ladybug?
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I mean, I appreciate the fact that the voices being there means they still sound like themselves. They just don't look like themselves. And the best way to describe it is plastic surgery, because when you change the appearance of something or someone that you know, they feel off. There's just, yeah, it's not gonna feel because when somebody gets surgery, because everyone's face is so unique and somebody's face is a major part of their identity and what makes them them. If they change anything about it, it would change their face. It would change how they look, and it would just feel different. And so even the most minimal minor surgery, the most minor thing you do to compromise your face, it will still be noticeable. It will still feel different because your face something has been compromised, something has changed, something's different. And that's the best way to describe how I feel about these new models. It still may be them, they still may have the same voice and similar look, but it doesn't feel like them because their appearance have changed. They look like different people, pretty much. They sound like themselves, and they're dressing like themselves, but they look like different people. And that's what I'm gonna have to struggle to adjust to, because I feel like the only way that I'm gonna be able to appreciate season 6 or experience season 6 without fixating on how different they look is by approaching it as an alternate reality. Because that's the only way that I'll be able to enjoy the season without trying to associate it with seasons 1 to season 5, the Miraculous that we know. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't feel like the Miraculous we know. With these new models, they can't just continue. They can't just put season 6 out and expect us to, you know, experience it as the same show or watch it as the same show or enjoy it as the same show without having the same models. So it may be the same show, but we're gonna have to me personally, I'm gonna just have to look at them as a version of Ladybug Noir, or as a reboot of some sort, a reboot happening in a different universe, or the same characters but a different timeline or a different, I don't know, it's just this is Miraculous, but it's not Miraculous. It's Miraculous but not Miraculous. So it's weird for sure. I don't like change, because who likes change? Who likes change? It's what we're used to. We were expecting a season 6 with the same animation, and now we have a season 6 with the characters looking like different people. So it just feels odd. It feels odd. And it's not going to be Miraculous. And the thing is, as hard as you may try to treat it as the same show while you're watching season 6, it's not going to work, because it won't feel like the same show if it looks different. So because the entire vibe is different, because the characters look different, because the environment looks different, it's not going to feel like the same show. It isn't going to feel like the same show, but I guess you're going to have to, I guess if you want to enjoy the new season, we have to treat it as like a movie or like a mini-series or like an extension of the show rather than another season, a continuation of the plot so far. I feel like the only way that I'm going to be able to appreciate this new season is if I look at it as like a special, I don't know, if I look at it as like a mini-series or a fan animated series or something, because this isn't Adrian. It's a blonde guy with hair just like Adrian, who sounds like Adrian, but really and truly they feel like actors. So yeah, this isn't the Miraculous that I know. I'm not going to be able to watch season 6 with the same vibe as Miraculous thus far, because yeah, because these aren't the characters that I know. It's the voices that I know, the transformations that I know, the heroes that I know. But these aren't the characters that I know. They're just characters that look similar to them, and even and it's like having a sibling. Somebody may have a sibling and they may look similar, but if that sibling was cast to play the sibling, looking similar isn't enough to substitute for someone or to stand in someone's place. So even though these models are what they're working with, and these models are supposed to bring the characters to life for another season, these models are going to have a major impact on the show moving forward, and it isn't going to feel like the same show, which I have said more than once. So I'm gonna be honest, I still don't know if I want to watch it, because that's not the Captain Noir I know. That's a different. So yeah. And the weirdest thing is gonna be when we get into season 6, and I'm assuming this isn't a reboot where they're gonna wipe the previous plot. So the weirdest thing is gonna be if whoever does watch season 6, and when you watch season 6, or if I watch season 6, and we're midway through the season, and then they start, the plot is referencing previous plot, or continuing previous plot lines, previous plot lines from season 5. It's gonna feel weird because it's like they're trying to. I don't know, because I could complain about them looking different and having good plot, or it could just be they look the same, but the story is dry and repetitive like before, where Gabriel is still Hawkmoth, etc. But maybe I would. Could I say? They say you need change to grow, but for me, Miraculous is those characters. Marinette's the way that I know her. Adrian, the way that I know him. This feels more like. There's something inspired by Miraculous, or something based on Miraculous. It doesn't feel like Miraculous itself. It feels more like a fan-made project based on the characters that we know, or a show where these characters are cosplaying the characters that we know. So when I watch season 6, maybe it's not even for me. The only reason I'm watching Miraculous on the channel is because I've been watching Miraculous since season 1, since 2017. I've been watching Miraculous for years, so I've been watching to just see where the show goes, where the story goes, just to see one thing. I've been watching just to see the show evolve, and to just continue watching, see where things go. 1 second! 1 second! In my room! 1 sec! 1 sec! 1 second. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to continue watching Miraculous. 1 second, I'm doing something. Huh? Can I finish what I'm doing real quick? I'm recording something. Alright. So, yeah, I've been watching since then, but I don't know if I want to continue with the characters looking different, because it's going to feel off, the vibe's going to be off. It's not going to feel like the same characters, it's not going to feel like the same show. So maybe I'll give episode 1 a chance, just to see if I can still appreciate the show, still enjoy the show, given that the models are different somehow. But the characters looking the way that they did is a huge part of Miraculous's identity, and the show just doesn't feel like Miraculous without the way that they would, the characters looking the way that we're used to, the characters looking the way that they have done for the past 5 seasons. But maybe I'll try to give it a chance. But the characters are animated differently. All the heroes are there. Rena Rouge, Carapace, Marinette and Adrian are still there. But I feel like the only way that I would really be able to enjoy the show, appreciate the show in this animation style, because I don't know, you could argue that because it feels so different, it would have to be a reboot, but then it would just feel like, it wouldn't feel like a new season. It would just feel like some spin-off or something, or some fan project. But then you could also argue that the only way that we could continue that this new season could feel like season 6 with the animation change is if they strictly continued from season 5. So so you know it's the same show. We know it's a continuation of season 5 and what went down in season 5, which I haven't finished yet. I'm gonna finish some point this year. But the characters just look different, and but if they reboot, it's like they're doing something that makes it. They're doing something like even if the characters look different, at least if the show is the same and just continuing what we've already been watching, then it wouldn't be as significant. But if you're changing the way that the characters look and kind of wiping the plot from the previous 5 seasons, but that wouldn't make sense because even though what happened at the end of season 5, which I do know about, happened, it doesn't mean that the Marinette and Adrian from season 6, from season 5, can't. It doesn't mean that there can't be more plot within the Miraculous universe with where the characters were at the end of season 5, because that would still feel more like Miraculous. The characters that we know, the journeys that they've been on, their character arcs, their character development, etc. Just how Miraculous, what's happened so far and everything. Those characters that have been through everything from season 1 to season 5. At least if they continue, it will feel like Miraculous. It will still have. It will still that will maybe still be the show that we know enough. That will maybe still allow Miraculous to keep its identity as much as it can with these new models, versus having these characters looking different and having a new season supposedly happening after supposedly as a continuation of season 5, but with completely different plots, completely just going, instead of going from Gabriel's now, go on, all Marinette and Adrian are together. Marinette has this heavy secret, blah blah blah. Natalie's now dead or sick, or you know what I mean? Like, when I'm editing this, I'll try to articulate what I'm trying to say better. But the point is, Miraculous doesn't feel like Miraculous with the characters looking the way that they do now, and it definitely won't feel like Miraculous if they're continuing the show with these characters, but not developing the plotline that we've already been experiencing, or not writing the show given what has gone down, or writing the show with what has happened so far, if that makes sense. Because Miraculous isn't going to be Miraculous if it isn't the characters that we know and love, the characters that have experienced everything that they've experienced throughout the 5 seasons, and Marinette and Adrian's relationship. The Marinette and Adrian in season 6 isn't the Marinette and Adrian that we've had from season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those characters that have been through everything with each other, they've had their growth, they've had their dynamic, they've had their journey as characters. They've had their relationship, etc. So yeah, let me know if you're going to be watching season 6. Let me know if the characters looking different is going to completely stop you from watching the show altogether because it feels too different, or if you're going to give it a chance. But me, I'm probably going to give it a chance. And this was an interesting trailer, but it just feels off. So let me know what you think, and if you're going to be watching season 6. And hit the subscribe button if you want to watch season 6 with me. And let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this trailer, and if you want to watch the full uncut, if you want to watch my full uncut reaction to this trailer instead of this cut down version, then check out that link in the description for my Patreon, where this will be free, and I will see you in the next reaction.